Be well. I didn't. I really didn't get ready. I don't have any topic what to talk about. So let's be silent and just meditate. By the way, the fingers, like this, it's Om, or by Sadhguru it's Am. I was doing this one like, I remember some time ago. I think we've been not living here. Or we've been. We've been not living any here yet. I've been doing that every day. It's so calming. Try it. I've been also doing this Wim Hof breathing. I start with cold shower. Ooh. By the way, I don't do any cold shower. Ice baths, I don't do it. I miss it somehow, but also I'm cool. I tell you a story a bit. This is actually a good story. That's good. Let me drink and I tell you a story. I love the magnesium inside. So the story. Yeah. I started cold shower not really long time ago. It was not. I don't know, 5 years ago. I was doing showers. I think they're on Instagram, the very old videos there, they can still find it. This was actually our old apartment, and that was the time when I started. But I tell you guys, I was working, it was a COVID time. This was this coronavirus time, and I got kicked from a hotel where I was working because all the hotel restaurants got closed, and I got kicked. And I just needed a job because in the March my daughter was born, and in the March it started. So we did have to pay a rent, and you could say, hey, you could go and ask some money somewhere, and I will be like, I could not, because I was living in Austria at that time for 5 months, and I think you have to be employed in Austria like a whole year in order to get some like a support, financial support in any situation. So you could get like this. I'm talking about, like, they call it AMC here, which is like a labor office. But you can get money on social security, something a little bit at least. But the problem was that I did not get even that. I could get that, but when I got there, they said that I did not register since that November. I don't remember. November, October, I moved to Austria. So I had a job, but I was not registered in social, some security, some whatever it was. Yeah, but I thought just when they employ you, where they need your, like, Austria in this case is sometimes like very old school. Everywhere is internet, technology, computers, and Excel, and everything is connected and reconnected and pre-connected. So I thought just when they employ me and when they need my address, and because in Austria you gotta pay health insurance and all this and taxes, and so I thought, like, yeah, but since I'm employed and I have address here, I thought, nah, it's not. So I did not register, so they didn't give me anything. Guys, I remember that time I wrote, this is always me, like this funky stuff doing. So I wrote a letter in many local newspapers or email, like, with my story and my family, that I have just no work, no money. There's a COVID running outside. And I wrote also a president of Austria. I got a response from the president office, which was, I have to check my email. I hope I save it. That email. This is precious. And yeah, no really help. And some local newspapers, they contact my girlfriend. I didn't speak and I don't speak Deutsch, a German language even now, but that time it was even worse, like no way. So I put there like a number of my girlfriend. I shouldn't do it, but I did. Because they were calling her and they wanted to make like, they want to put up story out on TV with us. But she said no. She didn't want to. And I was like fully in it. I was like, no, why? Let's do it. Like, look, like the system is closing door because of COVID. So what we should do now, like then tell us people, if you do that, like government, if you do that, you gotta have a plan B. You just cannot dip your people like that. What we should do, we had a newborn child at home paying like 700 euro rent. My girlfriend got just like from pregnancy $500. So food, all that stuff, where is it? So it was a tough time. We had some savings, yeah, and then I don't know, a few months I was here at home, guys, like 6 months, yeah, because it was crazy. You probably know it was everywhere. So, and then I started working with horses. So there we are. So, and this is the cold shower story, by the way. And I remember working in. I will take it short, guys. So, I start cold shower, but in winter. I mean, it doesn't matter when. Yeah? It's just that winter. I remember, guys, waking up 4 a.m. having diesel car, driving half an hour, or 40 minutes actually. It was the first job. Was like 40 minutes driving with the car to my work where I was cleaning horse shit and feeding them and taking them out and in. And I remember always take the cold shower, sit in a car, frozen car. I did not that time care really I had a winter jacket, but not really winter shoes. I had no money, I did not really care about this. Here is not really snow. Here is cold, but at that time the place was not really snow, but cold. So imagine taking like 2 minutes cold shower, then taking clothes straight away and going to sitting in a car, half an hour, diesel car, old car. So the old car, it's cold like, I don't know, there was like in half an hour. The last 10 minutes, it was start like the fan like was making warm air in the car. So the last 10 minutes I was warming up, but I arrived there cold always. So but I warm up at the work here. And what I try to say here is like, then I went on, and now today and last year, and I just went on and years. And I love it. Look at my Instagram. But I gotta tell you, I will do it again. Start in spring when it's warm weather outside. I'm just super. I feel amazing now to not do it, in a sense of I'm not cold. Yeah. When I was doing cold showers, cold baths, I was actually cold. Yeah, I could be cold in half of the day or whatever. It's just it was actually I was worse. I would say that I was cold like even whole day. I was cold in the night when I was sleeping. Now lately, guys, I don't know if it's the cold shower or what it is. Yeah, I would say my diets they changing, but overall I came back to the same old diet and gaining again 72 kg and whatever. But it feels like it seems like I will definitely observe that when I start in the spring. I don't start now because it's still winter and it's cold. But when I really don't do the cold shower, I'm during the night I sleep. I'm not that cold, not that crazy. And then the problem is also, guys, another thing is I want to tell you, we are not like super rich financially. So our house we making with fire. Overnight, nobody do the fire. Nobody keeps the fire on. So, and our house, as I said it many times, which we saving money, we want to do it this year. It needs to be isolated. We have 30 centimeters wall bricks, and that's all. So that's crazy. Summer crazy, winter crazy. Yeah. Morning, evening we go sleep 25. Morning 4 a.m. I wake up. It's 16, 17, depends how much is outside. So it's a big jump. It's cold. And imagine waking up cold, doing cold shower, and going work, sitting in a cold car. I have a better car. Yeah, it's warmer faster. It have heated seats, but still. So, and I had the same car last year when I was like year before, where I was doing the cold shower still in the winter or even bath, and I was cold. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm older, I'm warmer, whatever. But now I don't do cold shower, guys, and I'm cold, but not that crazy. I'm super amazing. And you could also say, no, when you do cold shower, you need to warm up, so 5-10 minutes doing like whatever movement. And I tell you this, nope, then I don't do it. I have no time for doing 2 minutes shower, 2-3 minutes, and then another 10 minutes here jumping like a monkey. No, I just don't do it. I always took a cold shower, then I maybe did some movement. Mostly lately, the last year, I did not do anything. I just took cold shower. I was feeling good and I was just walking off. Yeah. If I would be up to like warming up myself, it would really take a time because I would need to get my heart rate up. And yeah, but then no, just no. So maybe this was the reason. I want to be honest. But I will not 10 minutes like jumping here around and warming up. I would have to wake up very early, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes even earlier. And no, I was always doing cold shower. Then I warm up here. I was even doing cold shower many times. I was changing it. I tried take cold shower and straight away warm for the same amount of time, for example, and whatever, or even less. But I miss it. I miss that thing, yeah. But on the other hand, on the other side, like 50-50, and on the other 50, I don't miss it. I'm warm. I would say I feel more healthy. I feel less sick. I feel less sick. For me, the whole cold shower thing had more like I cannot say because I'm not doing it long time. I'm not doing it 5 months. I don't do it, but still I feel like when I was cold, I had to be, obviously I had to be more sick. So runny nose, I had to be more, and I was sick. Like being sick and doing cold shower, or being sick not doing cold shower, I remember there was no difference. I started doing the showers and Wim Hof breathing, breathing, because of the sickness, because I didn't even want a flu, a runny nose. This was always my thing, yeah. And there was no difference actually, not really. No. I don't remember a year where I would say, yes, sometimes it could go a long time. But I think the best was it, guys, when I started doing workout. When I start going, not I wanted to say gym, but when I start doing workout here, 2 years ago almost it's gonna be, and this actually my health was the best test, like the best test of the best test. Yeah, because I messed up a few times. When you don't sleep properly, when I was awake a few times, and then I did the workout because I was tired, so I actually messed up like this way. But I wouldn't say the cold shower make my immune system like not getting flu, cold, runny nose better. I wouldn't say. I would say what was good in it for me was like, although I didn't take it as a challenge, but it's always challenge when you wake up or and you have to turn the water cold like on. Yeah? So I would say it was more like a mental thing, which I like to put myself in. So I would say like managing stress. I think this was good. This was good. Like being cool in such a situation. Learn that. Yeah, like when you go into this, or you can freak out, or you can like breathing, or it's like breath, in and out, and you just observe what's the body do. But I wouldn't say that it improved my immune system. Nope. And the Wim Hof breathing I was doing also a long time. I remember this was also sometime I was waking up. I was even waking up 15 minutes earlier that time, and I did this before work, before I went to work. The whole 15 minutes video every time with Wim Hof before I went to work. And there was, because it's somehow when you put so much air in you, so it's like there's like this, I don't know, feeling relaxed, or it's nice. Try to do it, really do it, focus on that breath, focus on the moment, because when you do it as much as you can focus, then it's better and better. But at one point when I was really doing it, it became like, I don't know, like, oh, one more round, you know what I mean? It's like the mind is start being tricky, like, and then you try to like having it over because you gotta go, and it's like, so I would suggest you just do it randomly whenever like you want to do. I don't do it at all for years, I don't know, 2 years maybe. I just don't do it because I didn't find it helpful, but I'm not saying I was doing it perfectly. But I remember I was getting sick, and I started doing the breathing on my bed, and I just took headphones and I did it. One video, it's 15, not even 15 minutes. I did like 3 times. I did over 40 minutes in a row this breathing, and it didn't help me. I got worse. My sickness, I was worse. I felt like, ugh. I don't know, worse, but definitely not better. Yeah, I had flu or cold, whatever. And since that, I was disappointed and I stopped doing it. Later I did also a few times, but I was like, no, 15 minutes, I'm not gonna do this. Not give it to that anymore. So, but breathing is definitely powerful when it's done correctly and good way. It's definitely, I would like to try different type of breathing. Like, as you know, I don't know if I ever talked about it in previous apartment. I was trying to do like try to have out of body experience. Is it like this? Is it the right word? Like, is it the right, like, how you call it? And having like lucid dreams, and I got in a certain point, but no more. And then we start like moving around, like moving here and making a house. So I never done it again, but I wrote those dreams on my I have like a note. So I was doing pretty fun stuff, but what I would ever say would help me overall with health was always moving, which means moving, like having some type of workout. Yeah, so I don't, it's not really lifting, but like doing like cardio, like all mixed up. So like strength training, but also the cardio, like getting your heart rate for some time up. So I do sprinting, running, jump rope, whatever, and moderately, like not crazy. So you do that, you see if twice a week you can do it, and maybe another once, twice, something else, whatever. I go gym almost every day. I love it. but I also want to be with my family afternoon. So, and I want sometimes a break. So I personally love it all the time, but like 3-4 times, if you I had it like when I start doing it, I always needed a plan. So like 4 times even better, and just different days, different workout, and it's just this is the best for health can be, and then some decent food, good food. Yeah, doesn't have to be super broccoli, but can be, but should not be potato chips or fries or you know processed food, processed sugar all the time. So and also depends. Also it depends when you eat that. Like, are you eating it right away you wake up, or like right before before going to bed? You know, this is all bad times. Yeah, so this is also important. But everybody has to figure it out for themselves. Love you, one of a kind. Don't forget, laugh a lot. And yeah, that's my story of Wim Hof breathing and cold showers. But I definitely want to do it. But I want to try. I want to try when the weather is warm. Then I'm gonna do it. Not now. Thanks. You're one of a kind. Laugh a lot, as I said. See ya. Wow, 22 minutes. Wait. Let's leave it here, guys. 4 seconds. Like, we leave it. We are there almost. Hey, Sam.